I found that faded blue ribbon in the dining room, right where Mama left it. The Bible was still open, but I wasn't. I stood there in the dark, feeling heavier than the house. Power went out Sunday evening. Heat laid still on the window glass. The old clock ticked like it knew my secrets, counting every year I let pass. There on the table under dried up flowers sat the good book we used to read. Now it held a place like a family picture, something holy nobody needs. I ran one finger across the cover, raised a little cloud in the candlelight. I almost laughed, then I almost cried. No, I just stood there quiet. I could quote the words when people asked me, smile real clean, say I was fine. But I left mercy in the living room and carried pride like it was mine. There's dust on the Bible and dirt on my hands, a prayer in the silence I don't understand. I dressed up faith for the front room shelf and walked right past my brother needing help. Lord, if you're listening, don't let me lie. There's dust on the Bible and dust in my life. Mama's chair faced the western window. Sun fell soft where her coffee cooled. I remembered her saying, son, love is practice, not a verse you use to win a fool. I found the faded blue ribbon marking a page worn thin by somebody's tears. Forgive as you've been forgiven. I had not touched that line in years. I thought of calls I never answered, names I let turn cold inside. I mean, I had my reasons, sure, but reasons don't make wrong things right. The house didn't preach, it only held me. Floorboards groaning under my shoes. Sometimes grace ain't a lightning strike, it's just one truth you cannot lose. There's dust on the Bible and dirt on my hands, a prayer in the silence I don't understand. I dressed up faith for the front room shelf, then walked right past my brother needing help. Lord, if you're listening, don't let me lie. There's dust on the Bible and dust in my life. So I lit that candle down low, pulled a chair like I was coming home. Not fixed, not clean, not brave enough, just tired of being made of stone. The faded blue ribbon slipped loose and fell like a small flag asking for peace. I picked it up with shaking fingers and laid it where my anger used to be. I don't know how to start over pretty, I don't know how to sound devout, but if faith is more than decoration, maybe tonight I can take it down. There's dust on the Bible, but I'm opening it slow. There's dirt on my hands, but at least now I know I kept my kindness behind locked doors. Called it wisdom, called it war. Lord, if you're listening, teach me to try to wipe off the Bible and live what's inside. There's dust on the Bible and dust in my life. But one honest prayer might turn on a light. Not a choir, not thunder, not a perfect sign, just a tired man turning one page at a time. late at night. There's dust on the Bible, but I'm reaching for light. The power came back near midnight. I left the lamp off anyway. Some rooms need darkness first, before a man can see what he's made.